Ride from Within. Ride from Within. Use Tai Chi principles to awaken your natural balance and rhythm. Written by James Shaw. Edited by Chris Bray. Published by Trafalgar Square Publishing. Preface. True wisdom endures and remains timelessly relevant. You're about to begin a profound journey of learning and discovery in which you'll encounter a 4,000-year-old art that's still wise, still relevant, and entirely vital. In centuries past, horse ownership and training, as well as instruction in riding, were often limited to society's elite. Today, these pursuits have become accessible to people from all walks of life, and an ever-growing number of riders now have the opportunity to experience the unparalleled sensation of flow, strength, and connection that one can feel upon the back of a horse, an astoundingly beautiful and powerful animal. In ancient China, Tai Chi was only available to the elite. Today, Tai Chi has become widely accessible, and millions of people now practice this art. Tai Chi unifies the body, mind, and spirit in a series of flowing movements that align the posture, breath, and the inner and outermost being. This ancient art offers a path of becoming more completely alive and more fully conscious. Bringing together horsemanship and Tai Chi makes great sense and provides riders with a wonderful opportunity. Tai Chi can open the doors to a deeper experience for the horseman, both on and off the horse. Learning to ride well requires us to be conscious equestrians, but this means that we must first be self-conscious. To become one with your horse, you must first become one with yourself. Bringing together horsemanship and Tai Chi makes great sense and provides riders with a wonderful opportunity. Tai Chi can open the doors to a deeper experience for the horseman, both on and off the horse. Learning to ride well requires us to be conscious equestrians, but this means we must first be self-conscious. To become one with your horse, you must first become one with yourself. This is the journey of this book. On this voyage, your mind and breath will take you deep into your body center to discover the origins of connection as well as those of disconnection, the imbalances and tensions that separate you from your inner self and from your horse. You will also find the roots of power, which you will learn to apply to your riding. You will become more centered in your body and calm in your mind. Most importantly, you will gain control over your breathing so that you stay connected in mind and body. As you gain Tai Chi skills and experience and apply them to your riding, you will find your horsemanship becomes not just more skilled, but more deeply satisfying on a level that transcends language and even time. You and your horse will simply be. Chapter 3. Your Mind. Awaken self-awareness and the creative mind. In this chapter, you will discover a deep level of awareness of your body that precedes the mind-body connection. You will experience being in a truly balanced state, both mind and body. You will see how small changes in your body's alignment and movement can create huge differences in your ability to relax and stay balanced. This makes your horse's job of supporting you much easier. This first series of exercises, based on traditional Tai Chi forms, offers you a simple way to expand your awareness and help develop your mind-body connection. Chapter 5. Your Breath. Learning to breathe and connect with your horse. Thousands of years ago in China, Taoist monks formulated the idea of an ultimate underlying power in the universe. They believed that this unseen power was responsible for life and order on earth and in the heavens. They call this power Qi, which means energy, motion, and power. Qi is the mother of yin and yang, and it flows ceaselessly between two opposites. This flow joins the positive and negative at every level in the universe, and it is in this connection that we can find balance. In Tai Chi, we refer to Qi as our internal energy. Tai Chi seeks to increase and balance the Qi in our bodies through meditation and through movement. The exercises and breathing techniques in this chapter will engage your mind and your body in both. When I use the word meditation, I simply mean to focus on one thing with a calm and open mind. And when I use the words movement, I am speaking not just of the movement of your limbs, but also the movement of your breath. Breathing is perfect metaphor for life. Breathing is life. Breath is what we have in common with everything, the balance of nature and its pairing of yin and yang. For example, we share a perfect complementary respiration with the plants. They take in the carbon dioxide we exhale and produce oxygen. We take in the oxygen they give off and produce carbon dioxide. Here's another example of yin and yang. There are only two breaths that don't come in pairs, your first and your last. At all other times they are parts of a whole, inhalation, exhalation. Breathing, for the most part, is an unconscious act. Thank goodness for that, because if we had to remember to breathe, most of us would not be here to read this book. You breathe in and out over 23,000 times a day. That's a lot of opportunity for practice and change. Breathing is your body's natural metronome. Breathing sets the rhythm of your body, and rhythm is the key to timing. Without it, you leave timing to chance. Timing is the key to transitions in speed, direction, and gait. When you truly connect with your breath, your breathing synchronizes with your horse. Many times while I'm working with a rider on moving their breath down into the belly, I hear the horse let out a sigh of relaxation. As you know, I often refer to the horse as your greatest teacher. If you listen to how your horse is breathing at any given time, it will be a clue as how you should breathe at the same gait. If you're not in control of your breath, you're not in complete control of your body and balance. The question I most oftenly ask riders is, where is your breath? I ask this to remind them of the importance of breathing, especially when learning, because often when we are trying hard to do some new task, we tend to hold our breath. When you hold your breath, you are cut off from your body. The exercises in this chapter will help you discover where your breath is and how to better control it. Smooth, invisible transition. Your riding goal should be to think a transition and have your horse respond by executing your thought. This effortless harmony can become real. You've probably seen masters who can ride any horse and stay connected with the horse's energy in every action, and all the while they ride without any obvious aids. Keep those images in mind. Without it, your transitions are left to chance. I've observed many riders whose walk, trot, and canter are beautiful, but their transitions are disjointed. For example, I often see walk-trot transitions in which the rider asks for the transition and then struggles for 2 or 3 strides until the horse gets the message and picks up the trot. Typically, I see this pattern repeated with nearly every transition, upward or downward. In these situations, the rider, within the first moments of asking for and not getting the trot, tenses and begins to overuse aids that are ineffective, mainly because of their inappropriate timing and nothing else. As the rider pushes, pulls, and adjusts, the only thing that's accomplished is putting her body into an unbalanced position. Now the horse faces two challenges: unclear aids and an unbalanced and unbalancing rider. Remember that when you are giving an aid, you are leading. An unbalanced rider cannot lead the horse to anything but an unbalanced state.